Hi guys, it's Portal Wagon. Now, welcome to my crypto guide. Now, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to play as him and use him effectively because I feel he's actually undervalued and quite underrated. Now, I've seen he becoming quite popular, especially like in ranked, but you've had this experience, okay? The players who play as him, they don't really do him justice, and if he's on your team, they do use their drones 24/7 like it's a security camera, or they're trying to live stream something. I mean, it helps, but it means you're a man down in a fight, which can be quite annoying. So this video is going to help players across the board improve, so that whether it's your teammate who's crypto, it might help him, and also if you love to play crypto, it's going to help you. So hopefully it does the job, and we're going to get into this. Now, there is a disclaimer on this video. I mean, I'm not a crypto main myself, but I carried on playing him even when the hype died. I know a lot of people just, they don't play as a character as soon as the hype died, they just go back to their main, but across the board I play as everyone. So Caustic is the closest thing to my main. I mean, I've got 500 kills with him, but as you see guys, I play as everyone, so there's no hate. I mean, I just play as different characters when I'm bored, and then you start liking certain ones better, so I mean you start leaning towards those. Okay, so we're going to cover a few topics, but I'm just going to tell you how I'm going to break it down. So first we're going to talk about early game, how to play crypto in the beginning of the game and make smart plays, and that leads to you getting more kills or surviving. The next topic we're going to talk about is drone placement. Now, he relies on his drone, but just remember, crypto is not, that's not his sole purpose. I mean, if your drone does get destroyed, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's not like it's part of you and you've lost an arm. I mean, you need to be able to like still be okay if you lose your drone. And then we're going to talk about hitting EMPs and just placement and how to survive. Okay, now that's the last bit of me talking about the beginning bit. We're going to get into this now, guys. Let's do this. Okay, so we're landing at Octanes Gauntlet. Now this is normally a hot drop, but I mean during ranked it was different. But as usual, you want to go for the weapon, guys. So right now I'm hearing footsteps, so I turn around, I see the Pathfinder. Now right now I'm getting a few shots, and I've noticed he then runs away. Now what should I do here? I use the drone as like a sentry, so just put it around me so that if someone does rush me, I get alerted straight away, and then I can just gun him down. So this area is wide open, but the thing is with crypto, you can use his drone as an early like detection. So if he shot the drone, I know someone's trying to rush me. If the drone scans him, I know he's trying to rush me. So either way, I mean it's fine. If he gets destroyed, I know he's there. Like, people need to think about this. So also right there, you can scan the banners so you can see how many squads are in the area. So I knew there was more people, but right now I'm just focused on helping my team. Now you saw there, I only use a drone for a little bit. I just moved its place and just to help my team. So I picked up Watson, but I kind of knew she was in there. But I put it around the building. Like, you want the drone to face the area you want to see. So you can put it at an angle, but like still, it needs to cover like quite a good area so that if a enemy is running around the building and they want to flank you, it just picks them up. And just that second of scan either scares someone or it causes them to back up, and your team sees it, which is great. So I knocked this caustic, and here's my thought process again. So I know he's down, but I'm just trying to see if there's anyone around the corner for my team also. And then right here, I put the drone at a wide angle, so if anyone else comes to go, try and get his banner or, try and rush us, it's there. It's the first line defense. They get scanned, my whole team knows they're there, and also they either back up or they rush, and it puts you in an advantage. Okay, so we're gonna cover another scenario, guys. Okay, so here's another early game scenario. Now, once again, I'm scrambling to look for a weapon, and then I hear someone to my left. So normally I do go for a body shield, but I just bring the drone out, and he was caught off guard. But even if he did have a weapon, I mean, when you're looting, then you get scanned. It kind of like distracts you. You know you're scanned, so you either try and run away, look for the drone, and in that millisecond, you can just rush him. Now people have gotten quicker. I mean, especially when crypto first came out, I remember people were so slow at finding the drones, and then because you were so used to seeing crypto, you just automatically lock onto the drone basically. But now you don't really see it. Like you're seeing it more again, so it's happening quite a bit, but it happens. So normally right there, I would move my drone around the area just to see if someone was there, but I have a headset, I could hear her, so I was like, let me just go for it. Now, normally I would not do this. I wouldn't just finish them. I know there's one person left. I would move my drone above my area just as support to help me. But you're going to see right here, I decided to move it. There's also one squad left, so right there, I went to go help my mate. He was fine, but even if he wasn't fine, I mean, I'm near him anyway, because I like to move my location. I like to move around, not just stay in one place with crypto. And if he gets knocked, the drone's already scanning him. I can just rush over, support my teammate, and then easy. So that's just some scenarios. I mean, even in World's Edge, same thing I do. If I'm near, not Skull Town, what's it called? Fragment East or whatever else you call it. I forgot the name of the old one. But yeah, it's Fragment East or that area. I'll loot a building. When I get my loot, put the drone either above my building or aiming at two other buildings. If someone comes out to like look for a fight, they're getting scanned. And it's just useful for you and your teammates. Even if they destroy my drone, you know someone's in the area. And once again, his title is surveillance expert. So you just knowing someone's there is information in itself. It helps you win the gunfight. So that's why I love playing crypto. I mean, I'm a tactical player in general, but it just helps. Okay, so this part we're going to talk about drone placement. Now after this, we're going to talk about in combat. So that's probably a part where a lot of people struggle, but this part is just about where to put your drone, how to cover your teammates, or just how to catch the enemy off guard, or just to make it so you know people are coming before they even know it. So currently we're near the part near Skull Town where there's like a flyer in a cage and there's a respawn beacon. Now this flyer does make a lot of noise, so you know what I think? Let me put the drone just above it, so it's a common place for you to get rushed, trust me, especially when you're respawning your teammates. But if I'm going for a respawn, I put my drone there, so my teammates know that we're getting rushed. Because you don't want to wait until you get shot to know you're getting rushed, ideally. If they shoot the drone, that's not hurting any of us, to be honest. I mean, it does hurt. It hurts me a little bit when I lose my drone every time, but I mean, it's fine. So just smart things like that. Now, if you don't believe me about my tips, I mean, there's a random crypto who actually uses that tip. I mean, it's the first time I've ever seen someone just leave a drone like behind them, like guarding their area. Like I normally do this, but I've never seen it, and it's smart because look, I mean, we have to destroy the drone, or we can run through it like idiots and get scanned. And look, they know we're here because we shot the drone. He gets the indication they destroy my drone. They either hear the bullets. It's a win-win, to be honest. I mean, he's without a drone, but you need to remember as crypto, your drone's not your life, okay? It's not like Gibraltar, my shield is my life. You know, like if it gets destroyed, you're getting a new one. It's fine. So yeah, in this case, it let the enemy know we're coming to fight them. And in this scenario, we did fight them for a bit, but they managed to run away. But if they got caught off guard, like you've been in those situations, you're looting or you think in areas like it's fine. You're just looting, you're doing whatever, you get shot in the back, you get lasered, you get knocked, you're a man down, and then they rush you and clean you up. I mean, he kind of stops that. Like, he doesn't fully stop third party in, but wouldn't you rather, like, know you're getting rushed, like ambushed, or just get completely ambushed? You want to know. That's the thing. You want to at least have some indication of that. So, it's like when you're corset and your gas trap goes off like far behind you. You're like, okay, we know you're there now, mate. So it's great. Now, here's another example. My drone placement. We're in a fight. I don't know if you guys were paying attention, but we're on a fight. I put the drone, around the building. So if they want to like flank, you see it. But in this scenario, they completely bamboozled us. They just ran away. But once again, that's where his drone came in handy because he could use it to run away. Okay, so now we're going to get into the combat. Okay, how to use a drone in combat. Now, to be honest, this video could be very long, but I mean, I've got tons of footage, but I might do that as another video and just show you like crypto plays maybe and just talk over it. But I noticed there's a team fighting in the distance, so I go for the EMP. Now, with your EMP, I see a lot of people do this. They fly it like directly at the enemy. The best thing to do is fly it very low. It's quite fast, you know, the drone. I mean, especially when it's down to the ground, you can hardly hit it. I mean, you can see it, but it's hard to hit. And also, you want to detonate the EMP before you get to them. Like, factor in the travel time, because it gives them less time to, like, either Wraith, you know, Wraith Portal, or shield up, or just run away. Like, and the delay basically is quick. So, once you've pressed it and then it comes to you, they have no time to really shoot it because it's about to go off. So, okay, now, in this situation, there's two teams fighting here. So, me and my friend, we've already engaged, but there's two teams fighting. So right now, I'm using my drone. Now, the plan, I'm trying to see where they are. So he is getting rushed, but look, my drone quickly scans him. I managed to laser that guy, and we're going to retreat now. So I'm getting shot in the back, which is fine. I mean, I know he's right behind me because he had an Eve 8. I mean, he's close range, so he has an Eve 8. I know he's right near me. Now I need to heal up, but you're going to see a smart drone placement here. So it kind of stops the flank. So I'm relatively safe here. So I put the drone right on the corner there. So if someone's trying to flank, it's behind the rock, so no one can really shoot it. But look, Mrs. Wraith over here gets clapped. I mean, well, she uses her ability. So mate drops her, but I just tell him to come back also, so we can, you know, catch if anyone's, you know, trying to rush. So there is someone above, but this drone just allows me to just focus on this guy. And if I hear someone behind me, I can just turn around. So look, this whole area here where I'm trying to help my mate fight, if I hear the ping, because most likely they want to go that way because they can go up and, you know, kill us. But it's a smart placement. So currently my bad shooting, but he went for the res, which is fine. I mean, we have the high ground. He does have his dome. Now, right here, I did not mean to drop. I'm not this reckless, guys, trust me. But we already knocked the Gibraltar. My teammate, he cleans up, so it's calm. But yeah, it's a smart play. So often what I do in battle is either I EMP them, and then I put the drone above the battlefield so it scans, it picks up anyone. Or if we're in certain areas where the enemy can flank you, so if you're near a house, sometimes I'll put it around the house, so if they go for the flank and they think they're smart, mate, you're getting scanned, okay? And then you can laser them. So here's another smart play. So this relates to placement and combat scenario. So basically, I put the drone right above the artillery like tunnel because people love to just from artillery go here and either loot or just rush you. So they don't really come from the left side. So I've noticed that. So I put the drone above like a security camera so we can just happily loot. Now, it's a smart thing to do when you're looting. If you know a certain way is always active, you want to loot in peace, and if it goes off, then it goes off. So right there, I just said to my teammates, I'm watching the area. So just gives them an indication what I'm doing, and guess what? It goes off. So then I trigger my EMP. Unfortunately, this person was like very quick at shooting it. So I mean, it doesn't always work. People are smart and they do shoot it down, but yeah, it happens. So you're gonna see. Unfortunately, I do lose this fight. Just a heads up, but it is a smart play, to be honest. And if I set up the EMP and it actually got them, then it would have been great. Unfortunately, someone did shoot it down. I mean, their quick reflexes. They had quick reflexes, to be honest. I mean, she turned around straight away. But I mean, right here, where I do lose the gunfight, just a heads up, never rely on the Eva 8. But it happens. I wasn't actually mad. Well, kind of mad, but you know what I mean? Like, if you tried your best and you actually done a nice play, it doesn't always work out, but it happens. Okay, so it's the last tip, and this is another combat scenarios. So think about it. The drone is a great third-party tool. So it confuses the enemy. They don't know whose drone it is. They don't know if it's from that team you're fighting or whether it's from another team. And it's just visual clutter. Like, you imagine you're fighting someone, then a drone comes, and then it's just more. It's more like stuff you have to deal with. So the placement right there, I flew it up and I aimed it down. Now, especially if there's like smoke or just other stuff, you want to like aim it down or even at an angle. So yeah, just to apply pressure. So I mean, without us running there straight away, I feel like we didn't need to. We were safe because we didn't need to get shot, and then my drone pretty much EMP'd them. They're fighting each other, and then it just adds more on top of them. So it's good for scouting in the zone when you don't know where anyone is or where the person ran to. Send the drone. I mean, it doesn't get destroyed by the zone, and it's just quite easy to see people. So if you're one of the people that likes to wait around the zone, I mean, we hate those people, but I mean, it's part of the game. I mean, sometimes you just go into a fight, you can use it to scout, and your whole team sees it. It's fine. So I know they're running this way. And also another tip: it's very hard to see it in the zone because it has the orange light, but the zone is orange. So once again, it's pretty hard to see. So now we're just trying to find this guy, but I still know there's a guy in there. Look, it's picking him up. I feel sorry for the guy in a way, but it's just more added clutter. We know he's there. It's just very hard. So, but yeah, you just want to use the third party and apply pressure because it's one thing someone rushing you, but when you have the drone in the sky, then people are shooting at you. It's overwhelming. Trust me. And once again, I just put it behind me just in case anyone else in the zone, and if someone wants to rush me, or pick them up. So essentially, it's your wingman. The drone is a part of you. If it gets destroyed, it's okay. But I feel like if you're good at positioning in general, like I feel like a lot of players they probably rely on like say if you play as Wraith, like you rely on her ability to escape. But if you're used to someone that's like Lifeline or um like what's in the way, they don't have a movement ability. They don't have a free escape. It's just if you're good at gunfights and you have your drone, it's just there to back you up. So it's a really good tool. So guys, that's my guide. I hope you like it. Now, I did want to add more stuff, but the video will be way too long, I feel. But I'm going to do a part two, so I'm going to show like I got more combat tips. So like using the drone indoors, because you do get into a lot of indoor fights. I'm pretty sure people don't know what to do when you're indoors. And yeah, I've just got more, and I don't feel like having like a really long video will won't do it any justice. So hope you guys enjoy and look out for my next one. If you like the video, drop a like and also subscribe.